And welcome to another session of Sunday Setups. Today we do have a very special Sunday indeed. Reason being, it's Virgo season. So for myself and Pastor Pips, we are celebrating all month round. Today accompanied with me, we do have no one other than Mr. Pastor Pips. What's popping, bro?
What it do? Virgo season, baby.
What it do, baby? And we've also decided to add some more flavor into this month, Virgo season all year round. But we've really decided to get two of our students who have finished our mentoring program onto today's market outlook. So, all the way from France, you all know him, no other than Mr. Litcap Bosco. How you doing, bro?
Je vais très bien, bro. I'm good, guys. Yeah, money day. Let's go.
Money day. And we also have the main man all the way from the upper room, Litcat Ned. What's popping, bro?
I'm all good, bro. Just came from the upper room. Come to bless each and every one of you. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. And with that being said, guys, it's very important, if you haven't already, to check out the website. litcapital.co.uk has some amazing packages for you guys, whether you're new to trading or you already have been trading, but are yet to find a community that can really give you the interaction that you're looking for based on how we're trading, the quality of trades, and also based on the strategies that we use. You'll find that there's not really much out there that are trading without any indicators. So we pride ourselves in being price action traders and providing you guys with a community that can really allow you to learn, interact, and trade. So be sure to check out the website, hit up the Lit Lounge, you know the vibes, it's lit side. And moving on, I would like to now talk to you guys about the economic calendar. Now, the second week of September, I say the second week, it's really the first week because, the start of September was midway through a week. So the first real week of September, we can really start to see a lot of good information, a lot of good reports that are scheduled to come out. And based on the good reports that are scheduled to come out, we'll skip past Monday because we can't see much apart from PMI for the pound. But on Tuesday, we have the interest rate for the Aussie. On Wednesday, we have the interest rate for the CAD. On Thursday, we have the interest rate for the Euro, combined with the jobless claims and the oil inventories for the dollar. Friday, we have the GDP for the pound and PPI for the dollar. So despite me skipping past quite a few other high impactful reports that are scheduled to come out, you can see that the interest rates are really going to be taking precedent. So based on the interest rates that we have for the Euro and for the Canadian dollar, as well as for the Aussie, we can start to see that there should really be a lot of volatility and liquidity inside of these currencies. Of recent, the past few weeks, there's been a lot of tumbleweed flowing across the charts, but it does seem like the worst is behind us and we should start to see some liquidity in the markets. So we are crossing our fingers, touching wood, and we are, of course, screaming money day because we are anticipating a lot of volatility based around the Aussie, Canadian dollar, US dollar, and the Euro. Based on that, we are going to be going over some charts today. We also did have a very important day today. It was NFP. And of course, for those who don't know, the non-farm payrolls is usually a day where we see a lot happen on the charts. So Ned, Litcap Ned's going to take it away. Be sure to share your screen, bro, and tell us what you think what's going to happen with the pair you're looking at.
No problem, bro. Give me 2 secs. All right, guys, money day. Well, I'm going to start off from doing the weekly because I like seeing the bigger picture of things. So anyway, as you can see, we came up to the 79%. We've been really bullish for the past few months. As you can see, we always expected a pullback. So after this bad NFP result, that's exactly what we got. As you go down the time frame, as you can see, we got a lot of volatility coming, pushing down to the downside. And that's exactly what we wanted for. It came up to the 79%, clean, nice little clean entry right there could have been. As you can see, it came down. It's playing in the area now because it done a lot for the day. But as we go down to the time frame to the 8 hour, I see a little lit block or a little candle that I'm interested in. I would like to see the DXY come up to this candle, make a nice reaction, and could probably come make a move down to the downside to go further lower. That's my opinion for the DXY. Take it away.
Thank you, bro. Of course, NFP has definitely been something that today gave the dollar a lot of a lot of movement, a lot of reasons for it to move. And, you know, based on where you've got your eye candle area right now, you know, we wouldn't be surprised if, you know, we saw it push up to make that lower high that you're anticipating. That's what you're looking for, right? A lower high.
Most definitely, bro. Most definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting, man. Of course, we can only take on board what's actually happening in front of us. And, you know, the dollar right now is pretty bearish. Based on the NFP, of course. What was the NFP results? Was it better than expected or worse, Ned?
It was worse than expected, really worse than expected. This is the reason why we got a really good push to the downside today after the news that came out this afternoon.
Perfect. Well, thank you for that, bro. Who do you nominate to go next?
I nominate Mr. Pastor Pips. You can go next, my bro. Money day.
Money day, my bro. Guys, if you're enjoying the content so far, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now, I'm gonna quickly
Ned, if you can stop sharing your screen, bro. There you go.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly take you guys through the indices, the S&P and the US 30. You know, for the past 7 months, we've just seen straight gains on the indices. Okay, just straight gains on the S&P. Now, I am expecting September to continue, you know, being bullish and for more straight gains, especially on the indices. Now, as I come to the weekly time frame, just looking at the price action that we've seen previously, of course, from the weeklies, we've seen price pull back. They've been, you know, very wicky, very fast movement to the downside before price pushing. Now, I'm looking for something similar sometime next month. Now, I'm not too sure if this will come you know, next week, or it may come sometime during this month, but it's definitely a target that I'm anticipating and looking at. Now, heading down to the daily perspective, okay, in terms of the last high-low area that we created before price decided to push up higher, I have got 2 areas. Now, from here is the start of that weekly candle that I mentioned not too long ago. However, I can notice this daily area here, which looks rather enticing. Now, JP Morgan has an end-of-year target for 4,800 for the S&P and also has a target of 4,600. Now, these are all definitely achievable if we continue to see straight gains. The structure is bullish, so we still need to continue and anticipate buying this higher. Now, just as we come down lower, realistically, just looking for a pullback, a retracement, there are 2 areas where price is currently played out of, which will be this 4-hour area here. However, I do believe in order for us to keep on pushing up higher, we are going to round off and come down a little bit lower for then to be a buy. Of course, naturally, the US 30, the Dow Jones, is going to follow the S&P in terms of the structure and the data that we are seeing in front of us. However, what differentiates US 30 from the S&P is that it's yet to make a new all-time high. S&P has been continuing to just push and push and push. However, US 30 is being very stubborn. Now we can see where prices consolidating and accumulating orders. Now there's 2 ways I can see this happening. Now I'm more on the buy side. I do understand there are some more imbalances and areas lower for price to head up to. However, the buys that we were able to catch in today's live stream, will allow us to catch this higher. So yeah, realistically, this buy has already, it's well on its way. So definitely look for next week for this to continue pushing up higher. We may potentially get another test of this area. However, I am expecting US 30 to keep climbing. But yeah, other than that, that's all from me. Guys, make sure to check out the website, www.litcapital.co.uk. And yeah, with that being said, I'm going to pass you over to Bosco. Take it away, bro.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, 1 minute. Let me share my screen. There we go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, bro.
Yes. So today, guys, I'm going to go over gold. So yeah, I'm going to start with a bigger picture. So I'm going to look at the weekly first. As you guys can see, gold is very bullish. And what I'm expecting on the weekly is basically to fill the imbalance here around my eye level on around the 1860 area. So I'm expecting that to happen in probably next couple of days. So yeah, it should be very, very good. Let me go down on the daily. on a daily, as you guys can see, ever since gold came back around this demand zone around 1680, and as you guys can see again, those eye level are really, really scrumptious. Yeah, they reacted really well. So since this move down, we had the bullish movement. So gold recover very well. So higher highs, higher lows, but I'm really, really, really expecting this candle to close above those double top. So if we get a close above those double top, we can expect a pullback next week around this eye level. And let me go down on a lower time frame so we can get where we can potentially enter. So on a 1 hour, as you can see, guys, this is the eye level I was looking at on a daily. I'm expecting for price to pull back down and give us an entry around this 1 hour block, this lit block. So yeah, that would be a very nice entry for us to get a long on gold, as I'm very bullish on gold based on this, based on what happening with the dollar. And if the dollar keep getting bearish, we can really, really get some longs on gold. So thank you guys, and let's get those move on gold together next week. Money day.
Money day, bro. Thank you. Okay, so you know what they say, save the best till last. If you could stop sharing, Bosco.
Yes, sir.
I will be sure to share my screen. Okay. Cool. Can you guys see my screen, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. So today I'm going to start by going over Euro AUD. Euro AUD, for those of you, a bit of an inside joke. But Euro AUD, okay, Euro AUD, what we will be looking at is pretty much how price is actually pushed down and where we could potentially be buying from. We did mention quite a while ago, especially on some of the live stream calls. So if you guys don't have access to the Discord, that's definitely where you're going to need to be for our daily live streams in the morning and the afternoon. But, you know, we mentioned that we did have a break of structure in here. And because of that bullish break, because of the break of structure, we anticipated a lot of bullish action. And we've seen that. We've seen a lot of these highs taken out to the point where now, based on this high that had taken out, this lower high on the weekly, but now just looking for a pullback, a significant pullback that can put us into a position that can allow us to buy from an area that we will feel safe to do so. So if I go over to the daily, I do believe on the daily things can look a bit more clearer because we didn't get a pullback from this higher low to higher high. So of course we've extended the fib and we're looking to see price come down, play out of the 70% area. We've got some imbalance there to be filled. If it doesn't, we have a lit block here on the daily, but we also have a daily lit block down here, which we saw a bit of a reaction. I say a bit. The market moved up probably over 400 pips. Look at that, moved up over 600 pips. And we also have an eye level there as well, bang on the 79%. For those of you who don't know, that's the G spot. So, you know, we're waiting for price to push down lower to grab the liquidity below. And I would really like to see price push up from here. But, you know, we are currently inside of an area where it can still potentially turn out to be a higher low, which would mean price would need to turn around. But I'm not hopeful for that. I would like to see as we approach the new week, especially with the Aussie interest rate and the Euro interest rate, I would like to see some areas of liquidity grabbed. So I'm not looking for any closures down here, but I definitely would be looking for price to wick down here so it could give us an opportunity to buy and ride this up to stay with the bullish structure. Next, I'm going to go over GJ. This one's for the GJ King. Shout out, Joe. GJ has been very eventful over the past week. Of course, we have been in a position where we've seen a lot of ranges, but of recent for the past few days, we have seen price continuously be bullish. I say past few days, really should be the last 2 weeks we've seen price really accelerate back up from where it dropped down from. And what I'm looking to see here on the daily is price play into this lip block and show us just beneath the 88%, simply a nice reaction that can really put us into a position of riding the trade to the downside. But of course, you know, that's only going to come based on some information that we will see, which will, based on some information next week, we've got the yen interest rate as well. So, you know, there's a lot of news that can potentially merit price moving with a lot of volatility, a lot of liquidity to potentially come into the market. There's a lot of reasons for us to see price pushing up. I mean, based off of the daily here, this is only 66 pips, so it's not actually a lot. We're not asking for a lot. We're only asking for price to continue pushing higher so that we can see 88% daily rejection, which would of course allow us to take a short. So I'm looking to sell from a lot higher based on GJ. If I go over to AJ now, shout out all my AJ lovers. This one's for the scrumptious traders. Bosco, I see what you've done there. I'm sure Nathan will have something to say about that. But with AJ, it's also, again, been a long time coming for us to anticipate a short. We are at the moment at a weekly, we're at a daily level at the moment for the 79%, which is, as I mentioned earlier, on the G spot. We could see this push down from here. What I would like to see as we open up for next week is, based on the Aussie interest rate on the Tuesday, I would really like to see us push down from this level, from this eye level here, and really target areas. I know I've got a level down here, but that would be a 6% if we're 1% in this. That would be 6% gain. I'm really actually looking for price just to push down back towards this weekly lit block and really take out the majority of my trade around 50%. Based on the fact that I know that AJ is a very slow pair, it may not give us the moves that we're looking for in the time frame that we're looking for, more importantly. So I'll be looking to definitely have a short. It's inside the area at the moment. Of course, we are at the end of the week, so we would like to see how the market opens up next week. And of course, based on what we see next week, especially with the interest rate happening very early in the morning, we definitely will be looking to to pull the trigger on this. So be sure to be inside the Discord, because that is exactly where you're going to get all of the updates, as well as all of the live trades that we will be taking. So last but not least, I'm going to leave you guys with GU. We are waiting for GU to climb higher so we can take a short. It has been a long time coming, because since we sent out a trade quite a while back, I'll just go blank canvas quickly. We had a weekly eye level round here, which we really did see a nice wick rejection push down and then price pushed back up. It was like poetic justice, because the reaction that we got when price pushed back up allowed us to simply double down on another trade. But of course, since price pushed down lower, if I go down to the 6 hour now, we can see that since price pushed down lower, it really was ranging and then pushed into an eye candle, which gave us a position to buy from. And then based on the high to low, we then had an area that we could sell from at the 62%, but we was expecting price to come a bit higher. So I stay by this lit block here on the 6 hour time frame, also with some imbalance above. And I really would like to see price push up and clear maybe the 70 to 79%, grab some of the imbalance, grab some of the liquidity and clear some of the imbalance, which can really help us out with taking a short on this, based on, of course, what we see happen next week. So, you know, we've got some GDP and we've got some jobless claims for the dollar. So it would be really nice to see how we, of course, move from the upside, because the NFP results today has really sent the dollar to the downside. So there's a lot of reasons for us to be bullish. There's a lot of reasons for us to be bullish on the pound. But of course, going into maybe the latter end of next week, we'd like to see if price can clear 139.750. We definitely would like to be seeing how high it can go before we can take the short. So that's us for today. We've provided you guys with quite a few different pairs, different aspects, different opinions, but it's very important to understand. If you're not inside of our community, then you're really going to miss out on a lot of opportunities. Today, the team was able to display and enjoy the results that they got from the afternoon live stream session, because we had the NFP results. We was able to take some trades short on US30 and also shorting and buying gold as well. So it's really important, guys, if you're not already inside the community, to reach out, get involved. Of course, involved in our community, and you've been a follower for some time, we appreciate you. And we'd really, of course, appreciate a like, a subscribe, and for you to share if you found this content valuable. So that's me out and done. Market outlook, of course, is wrapped up, and we look forward to presenting you guys with new opportunities, providing the market can show us some. It's very important, guys, to sit on your hands if the market isn't providing you with anything. And of recent, the markets have been pretty dry. So on that note, stay lit, stay educated, and always remember,
Every day
is money
day.
day.
Yes, sir.